We good. Hey everybody, what's going on? What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday, everybody. There she is, Miss 42. I'm like, where'd she go? There she is.
Hey, I'm back.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Callers in the building. Baby, if you got your Color James custom original, y'all make sure y'all hold it up. Cheers.
Oh, I should have had.
Oh, my color's over there.
I got to be ready. I got to be ready.
Right?
Color James custom original, y'all get yours today, okay?
Cola.
Sunshine will be joining us shortly. Hopefully, she had a family get together tonight. And baby sis is still taking care of big sis, Black Diamond. So y'all keep her in your prayers because she's playing nurse still right now. But y'all got us. Y'all got us. Of course, y'all already know I'm your host. You got my co-host right here on the side. Everybody's favorite baby brother that talks the most shit, will stand up and fight anybody for your goddamn master, Neale Hurston Bih. Okay? Everybody's favorite big sister, Miss 42, will keep you in line.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Hell, y'all, Miss 42. And y'all already know. I just love me some Mizzle, y'all. I love me some Tai Mizzle. I can't get enough of Tai Mizzle, y'all. Mizzle 42. Thank y'all for joining us here tonight for Real Queens RealTalk with a perspective. Y'all, let me put up a banner of what we're going to be getting into tonight. Let me see. I'm having a little bit of delay on my end. Y'all let me know if y'all having a delay. Hopefully it will catch up.
I am.
It was acting a little funny. Let me know if y'all see a delay or if it's going good. It's supposed to.
Yeah, it sounded a little fuzzy. You sound fuzzy.
And see, it was going perfectly fine when we were.
You said something.
All that day.
I know. Wasn't it?
You should have even had said nothing. First of all, you should have just left it over there.
Why you picking off? Why you picking off the sound like that?
Because he's playing with me.
Hold up.
She's playing with me.
We outside, okay? But let me know. It looks like it's clearing up a little bit on my end. Let me know what y'all see on y'all's end. If y'all still see the
actually
delay.
sound like it. I hear it. It sounds better.
Okay. All right, cool. Yes, it's clearing up on my end. Shout out to everybody in the building. Of course, like I said, baby sis. And then our executive couch producer, Brandy, is in the building. She's in the backstage. She watching. Y'all don't even know how she is, baby. She's like the law, okay? Form of the law. Y'all don't see her, but she sees you, okay? What's up?
And she ain't nice. She not nice.
Okay.
She not nice.
What's up to Vanity? Shout out to you, Vanity. What's up to Cena?
Hey.
Miss Tiffany, what's going on with you, boo?
Oh, another Tiffany.
Yes, Miss Tiffany Watkins, girl. Tiffany been around for a minute now. Tiffany been around for a minute.
Girl.
White Cola said I sleep on my cup.
Yeah, you sleep on your cup. Yeah.
That's like Blue Cola because I love it so much. Shout out to everybody. I'm not a but I love everybody. I love y'all.
I love you, Renee. Y'all, shout out to Renee. Renee is the sweetest, most loyal person that you could ever have in your chat. She goes to a lot of platforms, and every platform she goes to, she is welcome because she is one of them solid ones for real. Y'all, I love you so much. Thank you, Renee.
God broke the mold when he made her.
I'm saying, Renee, thank you for.
It's only one.
Real.
She shares the love. That's the point.
What's understood don't need to be explained, and Renee is one of them people. Thank you so much, Renee. You're a real one. Make sure I get everybody. Tiffany, guys. Tiffany, okay. And Renee saying, what's up? Coda said, facts. We love us some doggone Renee, okay? So the topics for tonight. I know some of my brothers and sisters would appreciate this. There is a company that is looking to pay someone $42,000 a year to smoke weed. And I thought, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. All I'm saying about that. We're going to talk about Willow Smith tonight. She comes out as being polyamorous. Tristan cheats on Khloe again. Are we goddamn surprised? No. No, we're not surprised at all. We're going to talk about Joseline Hernandez and how she, in my opinion, went on Wendy Williams' show and disrespected her. And then we're going to talk about Joseline Hernandez's Cabaret, y'all. If y'all have not watched the show, we will be getting into some topics on that tonight. We're going to have us a little kiki off of that. It's a ratchet, good time, y'all. So if y'all have not watched that show,
it's a ratchet good time.
It's a ratchet good time to be had by all. Let me just tell you. Tracy, what's going on, boo? Shout out to Tracy in the building. Make sure I got through everybody. Vanity, that's who else it was. Vanity, yes, girl. A company gonna pay somebody $42K a year to smoke the ganja. Okay, sign me up, please. What I got to do? What you need? My W-2s, my birth certificate.
What you need?
What you need, I got it. Okay. So, first off, mental health check-in. How's everybody doing? Has everybody had a good week this week?
Tequila. What's up?
Yeah.
Hey, Tequila, I didn't see you, boo. I heard about it. I see I got to tune in. But everybody had a good week. No stresses, no worries.
Yeah, pretty good week. How was yours, Sir Neale?
No complaints. You know, been at home. My husband had his a 5-day weekend, a 5-day,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So we've been like comfortable, just chilling, watching movies, game. Ain't been
I know
out.
that's always fun, just to be at the house doing a whole lot of
House.
But we can't go out because everybody's run out in quarantine. As soon as the sun come out here, everybody and their mama out. So it's like
It was a beautiful weekend.
Yeah, it was good.
It started off really nasty here. It's been raining all week, but luckily God came through today. He turned the whole weekend around. It was beautiful today.
Oh, congrats, let's MoMo for the 4K milestone. Yay! 4K, yes.
See, that's what we should have been twerking for, Mizzle.
Yes.
That's what we're supposed to be twerking for. Yes.
Yes, y'all. I hit my 4K. Now I'm on my road to 5K. So y'all make sure to keep sharing your girl now.
But it's good.
And I'll appreciate y'all. It's been a slow growth, but in 2 years, to get 4,000 subscribers in 2 years, I think that's a blessing. So thank y'all so much. I showed up. Appreciate you.
Yes.
We gonna keep on riding this thing till the goddamn wheels fall off. Okay, Cola. Okay, Cola. So let me share my screen. The first thing that we're gonna get into tonight, just some little show topics and updates. Which one is it? Make sure I got the right one. Yes, I do. All right, so there's a company called Vape. Can y'all see this screen?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to read this article to you guys. There's a company called Vape. It's looking for remote vaporizers testers. The company is offering $42,000 a year, $250 a month expense account, and 3 weeks of vacation time. Now, y'all let me know if this was something that y'all would be interested in. The owner says, I need someone who is confident to take over reviews, someone who knows the difference between a volcano and a Christmas story, who understands what each customer is looking for. Now, the company is accepting applications through the end of April. So the deadline was actually, on Friday? Some of y'all probably missed out on that. Even if you do not live in the state where the cannabis is legal, you can still apply. Now, let me know y'all's thoughts on that. Some people that may be into cannabinoids and things like that. Is this a job that you think you could have applied for?
No.
Hell yeah. What?
I don't know.
No. You know why?
Why not?
Why?
Listen. People act like weed is all the same. There's levels to your weed. There's grade. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They may have you smoking a low grade chronic or whatever that's good for you, you know what I'm saying? Helps your anxiety, chill you out. They don't have you smoking some shit that would have you like paranoid, you know what I'm saying? The weed is not the same like it was in the early 2000s. The weed is different now. Like they have so many, and now you're vaping it, so that makes it more absorbent to your body. No, I can't even do edibles, and I smoke all the time. I smoke all the time. I keep my smoke down. I get a fire shake, which is basically just like not dirt weed. It's just like off the leaves of the chronic. Okay, and then I get an indica and a sativa, and I mix them together. That's fine for me. Some people only smoke indica, and they be fucked up. Some people only smoke indica, and they be like, damn. And some people smoke like rough vodka. It's too many levels to it. So before you sign up for it, you have to understand the levels of the smoke you're going to. Everybody's smoking, grandma, grandpas, uncles, aunties, mama, everybody's smoking now. But you have to understand the level of the smoke they're going to.
That's true.
I didn't think that far. I really didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, the title it sounds great, doesn't it? It sounds like a dream job, especially for smokers. So I hadn't thought that far. But I guess I could dig it. You know, I don't want to be forced to smoke something that I don't like, you know, just for...
If you sign up for the job, though, you're going to have to.
Yeah, no. And there are some that I don't. And I know to stay away from because I don't want to be climbing the walls and running from my side. You know? Yeah, I know better.
I don't want to be climbing the walls.
Right, running from my shadow, petrified. You know?
My husband, he can't smoke weed because he goes to that level of paranoia, climbing the walls and shit. Like somebody looking at you. Who that? So, everybody can't smoke. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, this media relief, I think it's kind of irresponsible because we have a pandemic and everybody looking for a job. Imagine that and never smoke weed and be like, oh, I'm gonna sign up for this and get the job and just be like, fuck up and go like,
yes.
Yeah.
Super chronic. He didn't start with the backyard weed. He went directly to the top and is smoking pure.
Yeah, volcano, Christmas tree. I don't know what the hell
I didn't get that either. I was thinking like, are they meaning they want to know the difference between a volcano and a Christmas tree? When
that's the brand.
No, those are terms of smoking. Volcano.
Okay.
A volcano is when you create like a bubble of smoke. It's a whole machine, and then you have to suck in the smoke from the bubble. And then there's different terms.
And see here, I thought they was talking about a vaporizer.
Okay, like why
I thought it was some type of vaporizer.
It's something like a vaporizer, but it fills up a balloon.
Okay.
Hey, Jimmy.
I'm not a smoker at all, so I don't think I would able to do the job. And then I saw somebody in the comments saying that, well, $42,000 a year is not good for people who smoke weed on a constant basis as a job. They better up their ante, up that money up.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, because you ain't gonna be able to work no other job. It sounds good though.
Regular job anyway, so you might as well take that one and that one.
It's like
it sounds good.
It sounds good.
And I tested her and I said, yeah, that's new products they will have. So I said, if y'all not rolling my own, if I know smokers, they roll their own weed. They don't want nobody was rolling up for them. So it's like, if I can't roll my own weed, see what you're putting in there and all that stuff, I'm not smoking it. They said, well, because you say you want to start.
I don't smoke after
So I need to roll my own weed up.
Thomas say, last time I smoked, I thought the world was going to end. I got too deep in my mind, baby. That is too damn funny.
Ooh, the first time I did, I thought I was about to die. I thought my husband was trying to kill me, y'all.
Oh my God.
I didn't know no better. Oh, child. I couldn't swallow. So I had cotton mouth. And so I couldn't swallow and I was hungry and he was trying to feed me soup and I thought he put something in the soup that was causing me not to be able to swallow.
Tracy's a fool, Tracy.
Stop it.
It was terrible.
Stop it. Wait, Brian, my partner, my husband did the same thing. He had an adverse reaction to smoking weed, and I thought my world was going to end. I thought he was going to leave me. He was just freaking out, and I was like, "What did I do? I can't breathe! Oh my God, it's my fault. He doesn't love me." It was so dramatic. But I smoked regular, but he didn't. So this was the first time experience, and it was like, whoa, it was too much. I thought I was gonna be single.
I asked me and had me mad because y'all paranoid and blew the whole high, all of that. Wasting my money and everything.
Imagine having to go get your Starbucks high as fuck because you been smoking shit. You had to clock in. You got to clock in at 8 o'clock and smoke a joint. Then you got to go your regular day. You know, that's why I like to smoke a bowl, a small bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like small, expensive for you. Imagine having to do your whole day. You got to drive. You got to do everything. High as a motherfucker. No.
Yeah, see, I haven't even been able. I can't even leave the house. I gotta be at the crib.
No.
I ain't graduated yet. I ain't been there. Ain't that long.
Some people can drive high. I don't even drive at all. I don't even want to drive high.
Just grab the bottom of the stairs.
Girl, stop. Stop.
You was running.
Get down there to Chris Brown.
I'll be one night stand in the bliss. Jumped up the stairs. I was like, what the hell? That's after that Chris Brown down there. They said that
I know that's
I can't.
They say on the floor passed out. He said, what happened to you? Well, I thought it was Chris Brown. I need to jump down.
Oh, Jesus.
And it was like, you need to
I've heard that. My dad does everything better high. Yes. There are different people like
she said she was running
levels of smokers too. There's different levels of smokers too. Some people feel like, you know, they're better at their craft if they're higher, or they work out better. Like one girl that I follow that's into fitness, Leanne Ramos. She smokes a blunt before she works out because she's like, I give my energy and I can go longer when I work out and I'm high. It works for some folks, you know.
Everybody
you ain't never heard about nobody. Yeah. And weed should have been legal by now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never heard of nobody getting high and going out and committing no crimes. Now we'll fuck up your snack cabinet.
That's what they did.
Oh yes, Vanity.
We'll fuck some Oreos and some fruit punch and some Hawaiian punch and some Funyuns up, but we not finna go out there and commit no damn crimes. We too high for that.
You better not make all my babies. The Rolos and the Funyuns. They were my favorites right there.
Oh, I love Rolos.
Rolos. Mine was the score bar and Funyuns. Score bar and Funyuns. It's.
Mine was crybaby gum. I like crybaby gum.
I remember those. Yeah.
And I only chew it till the sour is gone, and then I spit it out. Tear my mouth up.
When them first came out, we used to have contests with them back in the day in school. See who could chew them without making faces. That used to be the shit back in the day.
Yes.
Up and shit now. Jim and I say my mom was so mad because we was making so much noise and she didn't know why. Yeah, because y'all in that high. In the middle of shit. Fucking up stuff. Tiffany say I kept laughing at everything was funny to me. I created delicious recipes under that class. I bet you did, girl.
Yes.
Triple chocolate chunk fudge, all kind of bullshit. I know you did.
Danny said he be cleaning. I said,
hey, Joyce.
My high is based on
Joyce.
how I enter the high.
Okay.
If I'm like in a situation like this, if we're all together, we would be like laughing, having fun.
Fellowshipping, okay.
If I get high by myself and I enter and like go outside, walk, and the first person I meet, that energy would be like, it will reflect them. So if I'm like a mean person, bitch, I turn into Cruella DeVille real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
my dream.
But if I meet if I run into a homeless person, I'm like, okay, you know, let me feed you. I'm going to get food. You know, I'll give you food. If I meet like the homie, it's like, yeah, let's go link up. It's like when I get high by myself, I like to stay with myself. But when I go out, whatever I meet, I have to be aware of the energy that I come up with because it's going to be shit.
Tiffany, girl, my favorite in the world is red velvet. Now you talk about red velvet cheesecake and brownies, baby. Like I said, high folks will fuck your food cabinet up, but we're not gonna go out and commit no crimes.
No.
We too
tired.
lazy.
You too lazy. You walking slow.
We're not lazy. We get shit done over here.
You get hungry, you get horny, and you just sit there. It's like that.
You just chilling.
And you chilling and you go to sleep.
I don't have all those things.
Look at Jimmy.
And you go to sleep.
So Tiffany,
like, what about them brownies?
So what about them brownies though? Are you making them and you finna ship them out? You know what I'm saying?
Do you need shipping addresses?
Okay, my P.O. box is open. The information is in the description box below. Look at Auntie up.
Do a review. That's what you could do, a review.
Yes. Ooh, vanity.
Girl. Vanity. I get high all the time. Ooh, yes.
Look, I know that's right.
Well,
look, high five and everything. Yeah.
That's all for you, vanity girl. Yes. You said I got you. What's up, boo?
We should order something and do a reaction review, eat it at the same time, and do it in live video. And like, you know what I'm saying, order
you
something.
know what I would want to try, but I don't think y'all want to try it. I would order it and send it to y'all and everything, but I don't think y'all would try it.
I could order it myself.
What?
But like
the pickles. The gourmet pickles that I like, the gherkin.
Oh, you can send me some pickles.
Yeah.
I eat pickles.
Y'all would do a live taste test.
I would, yes.
Okay, cool.
All that shit for everything. It could be
I got y'all. Don't even worry about it. I got y'all.
Like right here, something like, you know, and another thing, like, because you know I like my anime stuff. There's a lot of different flavors of chips. Like wasabi, you know, like chips. Like, there's so many different flavors of chips. And we should like do like a segment where we like taste the chips at the same time and then give them.
Yes, I like that.
Hot chips.
Look at 42.
Hot chips.
No, they have so many different flavors of chips.
Okay.
Yes.
So so like not.
I like hot chips.
That's it. That's all we eat in America. But there's so many different flavors of Lay's that will blow your freaking mind. So if we all like ate them at the same time and gave a review, it would be a good segment to the show.
I think that would be a good idea too.
Cool. I got y'all on the pickles. And
we're gonna start with the pickles. Let's go.
Yes. Oh, I'm excited now. Y'all know I love me some pickles. The pickles are my thing. So yeah, I'm gonna send each one of y'all a little package of them, and we can all do a taste test and see. Yes.
That do sound good, don't it?
I like that idea. Okay, y'all. What's up? That next thing that we are getting into tonight, y'all. Y'all, Tristan done cheated on Khloe's ass again. Okay, but this time, the side chick ended up getting drunk and going on this. It was a radio podcast, and child, she ended up spilling all the tea, talking about how his dangling was and all that. So I'm gonna play this for y'all real quick, and we're gonna get into it.
Let's get it.
Hold on. I'm trying to get the volume.
Lord.
Gosh, she was drunk. That chick right there.
She was in her own world.
She need a BBL. This one right here in the camera.
I'm trying to get the sound.
Okay.
You're right.
That's terrible.
Hold on. Let me get this together real quick. Hold on, because I don't want to be playing in y'all face like that.
You don't even have to play no more. That what I seen was enough.
You said what I seen was enough. It was enough to scare me right there.
Oh yeah. Let's do this. I'm sorry, Doug. I'm so sorry. It was enough.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Gossip in the city. It was
a peekaboo.
Now, mind you, like I said, this chick, I forgot what her name is, Sydney Chase. She's a 23-year-old model. And she said that she had an affair back with Tristan Thompson in January. Now, she said afterwards that she ended up cutting him off after he lied and said that he wasn't with Khloe anymore. Another thing that he said was Khloe was not his type. Now, if you notice, there's a pattern with Tristan. Every chick that he cheats with, they all look exactly the same. They're all light-skinned black chicks with long hair, a certain body type, and all that. Everything that Khloe is not. Everything that she has tried to surgically nip tuck her body to look like is all the women that he cheats with. So, just want to give y'all that.
Dick, but baby, it was good. What's the peekaboo?
So
hold on. So Tristan Thompson's uncut.
I don't know.
Bro, what's allegedly?
Is it
Allegedly, like I heard.
Yo. Y'all fucked up.
I had 2 out of them.
I'm tagging gossip in the city and Joseline.
Hayden, what are you doing?
I'm really fucking lost.
What are you doing?
Raise your hand if you support this.
Yo, I'm tagging Joseline.
I did not know he was in. He told me he was not in a relationship anymore. So I said,
It's okay.
so we talked. We hung out multiple times. We went out together every day.
Look at
And then this was January. Was it January? I think it was January. Probably January. No.
January.
It's gonna get me sued. Just for the record, I wasn't paying attention.
So we hung out. Everything was cool. We were all like, we were fine, blah, blah, blah. He tried to tell me, and then I literally said, "Are you single?" Yes. Okay, we can talk. We talked. We hung out multiple times. It happened.
Let me hear
And then I
that.
found out that he was not single, and I cut him off.
Period.
Okay, so we talked.
So what are y'all's thoughts on that? We already know that Tristan is a habitual serial hoe. He cheated on Khloe while they were dating, when she was pregnant, after she had True, all the way up until, from what homegirl is saying, is this past January. Hey, Delilah Boo. Hey, Boo. Now, we already know that, like I said, we already know that Tristan is a hoe. Do y'all feel like he got with Khloe Kardashian to sort of build up his reputation?
Yes.
Or
yes,
to build up his
yes,
clout or any of that? Go ahead. Start with you, Sir Neale.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's a user. A user will use anything. He's in that pocket to be able to speak to a Kardashian for whatever their worth is. He's in that pocket to approach them and to file into them via the earnings that they have and so on and so forth. You rich as me, nigga. If not lesser, you're not poor of the matter. But yeah, he got in. He fit in right there. The thing is that the optics of it is that Khloe wants to have a husband, a man, but he's a hoe. Like your auntie would say, he a hoe.
He a hoe.
Yeah, he a hoe. He a fool hoe. He ain't nothing but a hoe, and he always gonna be a hoe. Like
And
your
you know what? And I hate to say this, but a part of me is like, Khloe, she's not their friend. You bring your man around anyway, because she fucked with French Montana behind Trina's back, and then she's been known to fuck with.
Was it Tristan with somebody?
Yeah,
when she got with him, right?
Yes.
Right.
They all did. They all did. Her mother started that all. She was cheating with her husband when he was ailing and stuff like that.
Yeah, because she was fucking OJ.
They go on real quick.
OJ and Robert Shapiro.
They go on real quick. They can break up 1 week and the next week be with another motherfucker. And that makes you question, like, how long have you been speaking to this person? How long has this person been interested in you romantically? And now you be like, okay, we broke for a week and the next week with this motherfucker. And this one, and I'm telling you right now, these women are with him for his stature, his basketball stature, and I bet you his penis is no longer than 7 inches. I got $5 on it.
Yep.
I got $5 on it because it's his stature, it's his label, it's his notoriety, and that's what they want. They don't, and he's not even that fine though, bro.
No, he's not. Have you heard him speak? Have any of y'all heard him speak before?
He's not intelligent at all. So let's put that. So that means he has no financial responsibility. He has no parental responsibility. He has no human responsibility, as in himself. So he's playing the gamut of all this Instagram shit and fucking all these Instagram bitches. He's trash.
But I mean, like, and then too, a part of me is like, you know, y'all, we already know the Kardashians are culture vultures. They bite off of everything from the black community and the black culture and all of that. You wanted a black man so bad, and he got out here and dogged your ass out. I don't know if you thought you were going to be any different, but he still got out here and dogged your ass out. So what does that say about you? You trying so hard to change and contour your face to look like the features of the women that he's cheating with, and he's still cheating on your ass. Like, they didn't change nothing. Mizzle, what are your thoughts?
So I don't follow the Kardashians. It's like I don't watch the show the other day. I don't know who he is and stuff like that. But if this guy's repeating cheating on Khloe, why Khloe's not leaving? What is wrong with Khloe that she's staying with this guy? Even though he was staying with people who keep cheating on her. So it's obvious you can't blame him because she's the one who's staying with him. Yeah, she stayed with them. So it's like. Then when I heard this news, I said, okay, if he keeps cheating, they say he's a habitual cheater, then you stay with him. So you can't get mad. It's either you go stay with him because you know that he's going to do him and he's going to do you because you got the stash. You're Kardashian. No, you don't care. And whatever people say, I'm going to keep him in my life because if he do leave me, I can get someone in the next week. So yeah, I bothered and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, did she get this message? Said, oh, you got to be for yourself. It's like that. I said, well, take the messages, Bill. Take what you're saying. If you want to be for yourself, you got to look up yourself, have more self-esteem to know that you can just be alone for a little bit. You could get someone in an instant. People love to be little Kardashians. Like I said, y'all say he used it for the stature. I do believe that. So it's not like she pressed to get a man. So like that. But I think she just want that person who could just unconditionally love her. But she need to find someone who's not in a limelight like her. And who will be understand, who could just stay in the back the shadow and not deal with the limelight. Because she finds somebody who's in the limelight just like her, it's gonna be in public and he's gonna keep doing what he gotta do, whoever that is says. So I was like, whatever. And that video, that little four, whatever, one was in the freaking doing her own thing.
But bro.
Right. It was a photo shoot.
They're never gonna find real love unless they get off the limelight. Bro.
Yeah.
They're never going to find.
That's true. I believe that. Yep.
Unless they get out the limelight, they want to get connected with these celebrities and stuff like that because there's notoriety for them. They have no notoriety as just their name, as their first sister sex tape. They have no notoriety, so they're building their bricks off the back of other people. You have to understand that. So, but Khloe is nothing without Tristan, just like he's nothing without her. So it's like they're playing the same game. Yeah. I'm more than sure somebody signed an NDA and they know what's going on.
Yeah, I agree. So they played with each other. But I said that chick was not even paying attention to the whole conversation. She was all on her phone. Like,
she was drunk. They were all drunk. They were all very, very drunk.
And then she said, peekaboo penis. I said, why you just can't say uncircumcised? So like that. And then you go say, I don't know. And it was like, one girl was dipping her stuff, and then the guy keep talking. I said, you into the mess. And he trying to say, oh, I'm not in it. I ain't gonna get sued. I said, shut up. Then you had to have the girls in your show. You should have somebody else. You could hardly want to lie. So I said, all of them is unfortunate. And I don't believe that she did not know he probably was still with Khloe. Yeah, men can lie. Hey, but if you're a model, I think you would know that he's still with her. So it's like,
not to mention it's public. They put everything in their business to make it public. So everybody that reads the newspaper, magazine knows that Tristan and fucking Khloe are together.
Like, yeah, I know she knew.
Floor. Because they want.
And then there's a method behind this particular podcast that they do. Their whole thing is they get them drunk because they know once they get them drunk and loose and all that, that's when all the truth is gonna come out. That's when all the truth is gonna come out.
Try to act like he was a part of it. I said, no, you
act like you know what was going on. You fed them hoes the goddamn liquor.
Well, you know what?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tiffany. What were you gonna say, boo?
I was just gonna say that he didn't cheat on her because he ain't been with her since the first time he cheated on her. He ain't been acting like no real man. So and the whole world knew that every time he cheated, she was gonna take him back. So is he really cheating? It ain't quite polyamory, but you get what I'm saying? Like he doing his own thing. So
And
I'm not surprised.
and you're
He
gonna
do what
take
he
it
want
or
to do.
release it. Yep. And are you gonna take it or release it? That's it. Take it or
Well, no,
release it.
she's gonna take it just like she's taking it from other people and dished it. How about she's dished it? You know what I mean? So yeah, she's gonna take it. She don't care. We probably care more than she
She
do
does,
about that
exactly.
man. What
I
that
know.
man doing?
I think she's more of the optics of what how the world sees her and keep her into. That's like her cocaine. You know.
Every time we hear about a Kardashian, whichever one you want to say, 9 times out of 10, somebody's cheating on somebody. Rather it's them messing with somebody man or somebody messing with their man. That's all we hear. Khloe strikes me as the type that as long as you come home at night, we good. And he knows that. So yeah, it's our. I mean, he doing what he do.
Who how many of y'all in the chat, Momo, everybody, who would go?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go for that?
Mm-mm.
Who you say?
Would y'all
Some
go?
people are, yeah, some people are okay with that, but you know, mm-mm. And to each its own, because again, that you can't tell anybody how to live their life. Some people don't, well, I think we could talk about it later when we get into Willow, because I got some opinions about that.
I said if I accepted the first time, I said whatever. If I'm in love with you and everything, you cheat with me, and I decided to take you back, but you're not doing it the second time. After that, I'm done. I was like, I'll shit you the first time, but I know sometimes people make mistakes, so I go shit if you really gonna change. But if you ain't gonna change, that's it. I'm out.
Well, this right here is posted from official Ken Barbie. Now this says Tristan Thompson's faces more cheating allegations as his alleged baby mother claims she had another baby on the way. Now this was just posted 3 hours ago.
Oh wow.
So the nigga is still out here doing what he do.
Another baby on the way. See,
this was
so
just
that's
posted
like
hours ago.
So
if you like it, I love it. Exactly, Vanity.
I gotta draw a line, no. Damn, a baby? Like, come on now, you doing too much. You just doing too much. You bringing a whole human in here. That's
but
just
you know
too
what?
much. Cheating is one thing, but damn.
Sandria made a good point. Let me see where this was. She had said earlier. This one right here. I think she's seeking that love Lamar and her had before the drugs, and she definitely wants that family unit for her baby. Khloe just needs to focus on her baby and just live her best life, because it's not like she ain't got the money to do it. It's not like she ain't got the means to do it. But yes, I think that she's looking for that love that she had with Lamar when they first got together, because Lamar left his pregnant wife at the time to be with Khloe ass. So it's like Khloe, eventually, sooner or later, boo-boo. Karma gonna get your ass every time, because the same way you got that nigga is the same way he either gonna keep doing your ass or you gonna lose his ass. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad for her because she wants the best for her child, but then again, at the same time, sooner or later, boo-boo, you're gonna have to understand that you're allowing this nigga to do to you what you wanted. And then, like I said, a part of me don't feel bad for her, because for the longest, they've been stealing from the black culture and the black community and shit like that. And you wanted a black man so bad. You wanted your black babies and all that so bad. And then on top of that, you got him in a foul ass way to begin with. So I can't. I'm so sorry for you, because you got him in a foul ass way to begin with. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
She'll be all right.
She will.
Like I said, she can get up in the next second. So
exactly. God got her. She gonna be all right, y'all. Let's see. Moving right along. The next thing I wanted to get into, guys, is Willow Smith. Now, Willow Smith was recently on Red Table Talk with her mom and Gammy. Y'all know I love me some damn Gammy, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
came out is saying that she is polyamorous and that, you know, she has certain stipulations and rules when it comes to her being married and things like that. So I'm gonna just read this real quick article and then I'm gonna play this little snippet to y'all. This article says 20-year-old Willow Smith confirms she's in relationship status on America's Talk, you know, Red Table Talk, da 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 da. Polyamory is where those involved agree it's fine for everyone to be open or have more than one romantic partner. Now, Willow says she couldn't see herself wanting to go past two partners. I would hope not, because anything more than two is just too goddamn much. With polyamory, I feel the main foundation is the freedom to be able to create a relationship style that works for you and not just stepping into the monogamy because that's what everyone around you says is the right thing to do. Now, I totally get that. And we've talked about polyamory and all that on the show before. It is for some people. I think we all agreed that we all have certain boundaries. I myself am selfish as fuck. Okay? I need you with me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I can't be sharing you know, splitting the dick and all that. That just don't work for me. Okay, I can't say that for nobody else. It just don't work for me. So I'm gonna just play this real quick little snippet from Instagram. Hopefully y'all can hear this. Let me make sure I'm sharing the correct screen. Hold on one second. I'm gonna share this other screen that I have with y'all. But before we get into that, while I'm pulling this up, where did baby bro go? He done disappeared. Mizzle, what are your thoughts on Willow Smith coming out as being polyamorous?
Okay, so I didn't see the whole thing. Only saw the clip that you had showed me in the chat. So I want to go to the Red Table Talk and see her whole conversation with her grandma and mother about it. But her coming out, I think it's a good time for her to even explore that option because she's 20, so she's young to even see what her options are and everything. And what her grandma said, it seemed like it's more sex, but Willow said, I came for the expectation for someone who it wasn't sexual. So I learned this as a thing, opening mind. And I do understand what she was saying there, how people box people in their own expectation of how they're supposed to be. You're supposed to be man and woman, you're supposed to be this, you're be married, and stuff like that. It don't work for some people. Some people is not meant to just be monogamous. And it's not about because a lot of people say, oh, well, then they might go out, cheat and everything on stuff like that. But if you have at least two people, other people with you, and y'all all agree with that same kind of mentality, y'all all connected and stuff like that, I don't knock it. Now, can I do it myself? I don't know. I like monogamy one-on-one type of thing because I like, just like you, I like to be selfish. I don't want to share my person. But if I ever come across with two people that we all have the same mentality that is not just sexual,
already too.
I probably could get down with it, but that's not my first thing to go to, so I can't understand that. But with Willow, I think she's young enough to know if she practiced that. Let me see what I'm gonna say is that strength in her guidance and boundary is known that what she likes and what she don't like, and she continues exploring that. I think it will work well, especially with people she trusts, and it don't build on the sexual aspect. Then I think it could be work for her, and I like that she could be able to open and explore her options. I mean, whether she will continue being on polyamorous in the future, or maybe she just realized this is like something I should work on right now. But I do understand her take on it, so we will see how that goes because I'm not against her doing it. Now, how she came about with that with a friend, we'll see about that, but I want to know if she will stick with it. She got discipline and a mentality and to keep forward with that.
What were your thoughts on it, Sir Neale? What'd you say?
I don't think that
Tracy's stupid.
Yeah.
In reality, I don't think that anybody at a certain age should be openly speaking about their sexual preference, their sexual lesbian, gay, straight, whatever the fuck it is. I know she's of age, but she's on a public platform. I don't know if I can take her serious because she's on a public platform, but as in the household, if we come across our children wanting to have these views, we should speak about it and let them know that there's judgmental ways that are going to, you know what I'm saying, fuck up their whole dream of grandeur. You know, they
That's right.
happen, and it's not going to happen like that, you know. And there's going to be
Mhm.
odds and the ends to it, and they need to know it. They think that they're like in my opinion, I feel they think that they're like just taking away all the things with the heterosexual aspect of having to be faithful, having to take care of child, and so on and so forth. So this polyamory is like, no, I can just do this. I don't have to be faithful to one. I don't have to be faithful to two. But if one or two has a child and you're in this fucking dream world, when are you going to become responsible?
Right.
I also think that it is popular for people to speak about their sexual preferences. Um, because it's the shock value. It's like, oh, but like, no, you been weird, motherfucker. You know, you can be weird without being Garrison, but you've been weird. But now you coming out with this shit, you're just putting the two and fro's together, the A and B and C, what people surmised when you first came out. Because Willow, this is what I'm speaking of, they always viewed her family as weird. You know, between her brother, her father, her mother, you know, and their sexual activity is always been viewed as weird, but they want to put it on such a platform, and I think it's completely unnecessary. I think it's kind of gross. I think it's kind of like it's like bait for the fish. You know, it's bait for the bass fish. You throw it out, and we catch the bait because now we're talking about their sexual preferences and things like that. Like our basic people's sexual preferences aren't valid, not to say not valid, but regular. Like y'all want to get in there and be polyamorous. How many polyamorous niggas you know that's not even polyamorous? He's just a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Same with the female. They just fucking cheaters. Just like they just fucking cheaters. They think polyamory exists. But in this world, speaking about sexuality and stuff like that, to me, because I'm of age, I think it's weird. But now in this generation, I think it's cool. But I also think it's a fad. And not okay. Again, let me correct myself. It's not cool. It's a cool, and people are accepting it. I don't think it's cool, but it's a cool. So people think it's cool to be like, yeah, I do this, I do that. Yeah, I like dick, I like butt, vagina. Yeah, lesbian, stud, all those labels. It's too much for me to go through as a, may I say, a regular gay black man in America.
Mm-hmm.
It's, and that's my title right there, just a regular gay black man in America. I'm not nobody's polyamorous, metaphor six, Power Rangers, to and fro shit.
Miss 42, what are your thoughts on Willow?
First, I want to say that Will spit that girl out. She looked just like him. I agree with Mizzle though. I appreciate that she's doing or considering this and exploring this at the age that she is. I'd hate for her to get to 30, 35, and she's not quite sure how she wants to live her romantic life. And it's not all about sex, you know what I mean? At her age, for most people, it is, but it isn't always about sex. She said something that kind of made me understand where she was coming from a little better. She was saying that, you know, what if you got a partner that you really love and they want to have sex all the time, but you don't, you know? And I think that you got to consider that it is kind of selfish to, and if you don't want to have it, you don't have to. So it's kind of selfish to tell your partner, this person that you love, you're supposed to love them unconditionally, so you're supposed to want them to be happy, that they can't have sex every day because you don't feel like having sex every day, or vice versa, you know, to make them have sex every day and they don't want to, you know. I don't know. I don't think I can handle it personally. I do like the idea of it. It does sound good. It makes sense. I've always been more love, the better. You know, I had a couple of daddies. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I think the more people that love somebody, the better. So I don't care. But I don't know if I could do it. But I mean, she's 20 and she should do that now. Do it now. Figure it out now.
I understand the concept of it, but then again, like in a marriage, if you then decide that you want to be polyamorous, is that not where the for better or worse comes in at? Like, okay,
yeah,
who's not, who doesn't want to have, or whatever all the time. That's where the for better or worse comes in at, though, in my opinion, though, right?
I agree, but I do get it. Because again, the shoe could be on either foot. It could be the husband or the wife or either spouse. And if you really think about what those two people are thinking, it's not fair to restrict that person. Rather, it's too much or not enough. Restrict that person.
So what are the restrictions, though? The restrictions they can come through celibacy. They can come through pregnancy. A lot of pregnant. How should I say this? There's different levels in yours. If you're in a committed relationship, there's ways where you can't have sex. Okay, let's say.
Yeah. See, and then I think that you would have to still consider the other person's feelings. I wouldn't say that I give my man a pass to just go out and be a hoe. But
no, that's what she's saying, because I'm on my menstrual cycle. He can go fuck somebody else. What's the point?
Yeah. If I was doing what she's doing, I might consider that. That might not be an issue for me. I don't have to deal with it. Or what if you got a man, your spouse, that you just love so much and he's the best person ever, but he's a hornball and you don't feel like giving it to him all the time?
I'm not going to be with him.
Yeah, and there's a difference between.
I don't know that I could. That's what. See, for me, it's not all sexual. For me, my relationships are not sexual like that. They're not. That's not the most important part, I should say.
That's true. That's not the most important for me either. But the most important part is loyalty. That's the number one thing for me is loyalty. And if we made this commitment that we're going to be together and we're going to be loyal and nobody else is going to get in the middle of this.
But what she's talking about is not cheating. She's not talking about cheating. She's talking about
them understanding
an arrangement. Everybody knows that we're doing this. So it's not cheating. We already know. And so, it's free game for everybody.
I still couldn't allow that. I couldn't allow that. I wouldn't be comfortable at all.
I'm gonna play this video real quick, and then Tracy says she got something to say, y'all.
She got something to say.
I'm gonna play this video real quick. I'm gonna let Tracy come up.
People like Willow. Answer is no. Instead, they are choosing polyamory, which means having multiple emotional and romantic partners at the same time. This has been a journey for you, Miss Willow. How did you make this decision?
With polyamory, I feel like the main foundation is the freedom to be able to create a relationship style that works for you, and not just stepping into monogamy because that's what everyone around you says is the right thing to do. So I was like, how can I structure the way that I approach relationships with that in mind? Also, doing research into polyamory, the main reasons why monogamous relationships or why marriage, why divorces happen is infidelity.
For somebody like me, it feels like it's really all just centered around
I'll give you an
sex.
example. Let's say you haven't always been the kind of person that wanted to have sex all the time, but your partner is. Are you going to be the person to say, just because I don't have these needs, you can't have them either? And so that's kind of one of the reasons why I actually was interested in poly, because I was introduced to it through kind of a non-sexual lens. In my friend group, I'm the only polyamorous person, and I have the least sex out of all of my friends. So how did you feel when I told you that?
Damn sure better.
When you were like, hey, this is my get down, I was like, I totally get it. Wanting to set up your life in a way that you can have what it is that you want. I think anything goes as long as the intentions are clear. And to everyone, really more to yourself than anything, right? And I know that there's a lot of beauty that sits outside of the conventional boxes. Let's not negate just the simple, because there are many.
Tracy, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say that, of course, too, we got to remember Jada, her mom. And what I think she would, listen, I'm sure she wished that she could handle her life the way that her baby girl is getting ready to handle hers now. I'm sure she wishes that. So yeah, and what she grew up around, I don't think that Will and Jada discussed it openly with them, but that don't mean you can't see it. You know what I mean? Kids pick up on stuff and that's stupid, you know?
That's right.
So yeah, we gotta consider that too. Okay, I'm done.
Tracy, what were your thoughts?
Okay, so I have lived my life, my entire life, by the same motto that I'll try anything twice. Just to figure out if I truly like something or not. So I've never been like closed-minded to any idea or thought process. It was like more like, oh, okay, well, let me see what that is. But I was married for 6 years. We had a son together. Everything was fine. And when we got married, we agreed we didn't want more kids. Like, it was one and done. That was what we agreed to. That's what we were good with. And then probably 4 years into the marriage, he decided he wanted more kids, and I didn't. My feelings didn't change. So my relationship was fine. Like, we were happy, everything was good. And then I wanted to make him happy. So I was like, okay, fine. I would we'll just have another baby. And I miscarried. And it was like, we couldn't get past it because I didn't want to keep trying, but I was super happy, like super happy, content, fine. If at the time we couldn't like afford a surrogate or anything like that. So if he would have had someone to get pregnant and have a baby, I'd have been fine with the baby. I just didn't want to be pregnant. So had I had that ability to, I don't think I would have been divorced. Like, to this day, he still calls me. He still texts me. I literally still have access to all of his bank accounts. It's not like we are mortal enemies. It's just because, to me, children are deal breakers. Either you want them or you don't. You want more, you don't, whatever. That's like a deal breaker in a relationship. It wasn't fair for me to say, we agreed to this. You could never change your mind. You have to stay with what we agreed to. It wasn't fair. So I filed for divorce. So had I had the option, or had I known about that at the time, I probably would have done it.
Wow.
Absolutely. Because like I said,
that would fit you.
It would have fit because I don't want more kids. Like, I just know I was good. I was good with the one. But it also, at the time, it wasn't something that was thought of. It wasn't discussed. It wasn't even an option. So I was like, I most likely I would have done it. So I don't always think that poly means, oh, you just get down with the get down, or you get down with everybody, or you cheating, or you do what you want. Because the idea of being poly is we are all openly communicating about what this is, and we're all on the same page about it. So technically it's not cheating because we are all in agreement to what this is. I think a lot of people unknowingly are in a polyamorous relationship and they just don't know about it because, you know, their other half got somebody else that they just ain't told them about. So while people are saying like, oh, poly is wrong, like, you may be in one and don't know it.
Let me find out if this man over here
don't get
See, that's what I was saying about Khloe and Tristan.
Like
Khloe and Tristan.
Very
don't
true.
care
You know
what
what?
type of
Very
psychosis
true.
he's going
Khloe and
through.
Tristan.
I don't care if he steals it from Islam or Arabic or whatever. Let me find out. Let me find out.
You, I think it's one of those things that when if you and your partner have an open discussion about something and you both communicate what it is that y'all want, and if you agree to something, then no one else outside of that should be able to give their input about your relationship if they're not in it. Like if if that works for someone, let them have it. Like good for
Yeah.
y'all. Now if it don't work, people will have something to say because I told you so to
You know
begin
what?
with. But I've always lived by the mindset of, you know what you do has nothing to do with me. Like what I do don't get you into heaven, and what you do don't get me into hell. So
All right.
I'm
So
like, at the end of the day,
let
if
me say
it
one thing
works for
real
you,
quick, Tracy. My grandma and my grandpa was a widower, and my grandma was a widow. Yeah, yeah, widower and a widow. And when they
Mhm.
came together, they were still like in their 30s. Okay,
mhm,
my grandma came with a certain number of kids. My grandpa came with a certain number of kids. Both they spouses had died. Okay, and
mhm,
when they came together, they're like, "Don't you say you ain't say mama? Don't you say you ain't they daddy?" It's unspoken of. We're gonna
mhm,
raise this family. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. Why in our frame we call it choosing up. You know what I'm saying? You chose someone.
mhm,
They chose us. They chose up to build a family, build a household, and build everything in between. And right now, we don't choose up in our era. We don't choose up because there's so many fucking options. When you choose up, you know somebody that you want to go with, you want to build with, even if they're like broken in some sort of way, or because you're willing to grow with them. Do you get what I'm saying?
oh no, I get it. So let's look at it from the other lens, right? You and your partner are in a committed relationship, and you're happy. You're good. Um,
Yeah.
could be doing better, right? So you both work so many hours every week. You barely get to spend time together. You are busting your butt just to make ends meet, right?
Yeah.
And your communication is now falling off because you're both working so much. Y'all don't get to communicate as well. Y'all don't get to communicate as much, and you feel like you're on this hamster wheel, never making progressions and making and getting forward, right?
Mhm.
If you could add a third person who you emotionally connect with, who could financially contribute to your household to make it easier on you so that you do not have to work 60 hours a week. You can work 40 hours a week. You are not as stressed out. And now you have two people who care about you, who are willing to put in to make your life better. It it's again, so it's the same thing as
You might as well get a maid or
going
something.
up.
Besides,
You're then but
get a
but the thing
maid.
is you're all committed to you have to pay a maid.
I
You have to
mean,
pay them. Maids don't
okay,
contribute to your household. Maids take away from.
so you're willing to share your intimate space with another person, a third party, to subsidize
I
that?
think it's more that you're saying about intimacy. I think it's more about or something that is kind of can help enhances the relationship with
Child.
the person you with now. So if you brought the
There
third
is
person, it could be
different
enhancement, not
levels
a takeaway
to
or not a like distraction
things.
from the thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like so my dad passed away almost 10 years ago. My mom was like, I'll never get married again. But my mom has found someone for companionship. They don't sleep together, but he helps her out. He takes her car to get service. He does things for her to make it easier for her, but they don't sleep together. Like my mom was like, I have no interest, but they're building things together. They're doing things together. But my mom was like, I'll never get remarried. I'm not interested in doing that, but it's a partner for me. It's someone to help me do these things that I want to do, or take my car to get service, or do these things. So it isn't always just like a sexual, we all just need to get it how we live. Some people truly just want Companionship.
Companionship, yeah.
Some people
You
truly
know,
want companionships, want to get in on something.
yeah, everyone is not going to be able to rock with polyamory.
Right.
Or it's not traditional. Anything that's not traditional, everyone is not going to be, cool with that. It's what's important to you, what you need, what satisfies you, what fulfills you and your partner. And if you love your partner unconditionally, as they should you, a conversation can be had and your relationship can look like anything. The companionship, my grandparents, my grandmother, after my grandfather died, I guess my grandmother was something like 70 and ran into an old boyfriend. He was like 75. They got married. They weren't having sex.
I know that's right. Just for the companion.
She just didn't want to die. She didn't want to leave up out of here by herself.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that, but yeah, you don't want to be alone. I think about this pandemic, and I am so thankful that I got 3 kids and a husband because I'm not in here by myself. You know what I mean? Because it's who wants to be alone? And it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, a dog, a cat. It's the companionship. And it doesn't have to be sexual. It doesn't have to have anything to do with sex. It can just be that companionship. You know what? I got a couple of good girlfriends that I wouldn't mind living with. Like I could, or even next door to, where I could just go knock on her door and be like, girl, I need to talk. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just to be around on a regular basis. I ain't got to have sex with her. I just want to be with her.
I've said that before. I'd have a wife as long as I don't need to have sex with you. I don't need to satisfy you in no kind of way. But you can just clean the dishes for me. You can wash my hair for me. Yes, you can go to the grocery store. You can clean up the house for me. You can do my weekly wash my hair for me every week. Wash my
week. And when them kids,
I just need somebody that's good at math to help my son with his math.
Yeah,
be good at math
homework,
too. I need listen, okay, I need you to put in. I need you to fill in the spots that I'm missing.
Thank you.
And do your job. Preferably if they're like an asexual person, somebody who ain't interested in sex at all, that would be great.
That's even better.
When I did my first degree in journalism going to college, I had like 3 baby moms. And I've said this before, 3 baby moms. It's because we're going through college together and oops, they got pregnant. And oops, they got left to the curb. And we're all in friendships and stuff. I was a pseudo baby dad and you can ask them. I still call them my baby moms. They're not my friends. They're my baby mothers. Because the shit we went through, because I was a pseudo baby dad. I did everything I was supposed to do without the boink boink. Did everything. You know what I'm saying? So
you get it.
I've had relationships with a woman, but I haven't had relationships. You get what I'm saying?
So you open the poly. So just tell your husband to open the door and y'all can all be a big happy family. Have kids and all.
This is before my husband. This is me trying to figure myself out. But with just I guess a caring heart and that natural connection of male female, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't sex. You all brought up sex. It wasn't about sex, So we fell into situations where, shit, I done been in I've seen babies delivered that aren't even mine. You know what I'm saying? And the whole process and the Pampers and everything. And it's just I think it's a human thing. It balances down. It boils down to that. You know what I'm saying? When you reach out to people besides the sex and all that other salacious shit, it's about, hell, you guys can be fucking surrogate fathers to your girlfriend when they're abandoned by their baby dad. It's fucking 42. Your girlfriend gets abandoned by her baby dad and she has nobody to support her. You can do everything and step in as I was explaining to y'all.
I was a baby daddy too, to my best friend's child. I was a baby daddy. I'm still a baby daddy.
And I became a godparent after that, so there's this linear gender role thing is so stretched out, but we know more than because we want to be male, female, Christian diocese, man and woman, but we know better because we've already seen the differences in raising children, relationships, and things like that.
You know how many people are unhappy because they're trying to force tradition on themselves?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what?
You know?
I had a question. Sir Neale, you said that before you and your husband got together, that you had dated females before. And either you can answer this question, Mizzle. I just want to ask this at from a proud, open, gay individual. Did you feel like you needed to date women to see if that's what you actually like?
No. I accidentally started dating females. I always knew I was gay.
You said accidentally?
Accidentally.
Let me explain it to you. I'm gonna make it super short, okay? Because I've always been taught to be a gentleman, show chivalry. Women don't even know what chivalry is in 2021. They don't even know what chivalry is, okay? So
you're right.
To open the door, just be a gentleman. And with girlfriends that I meet, girlfriends, you know what I'm saying? Girls that are my friends, just treating them like that. They like get attached to that, and they see like it's a possibility. And then I get caught up with like, okay, they're receptive to my respect towards them, so then I can respect them. So next, you want to go on lunch. Yeah, we're gonna go to a lunch. You want to go to dinner? Yeah, you want to go to dinner. You want a hotel? Everything. And then I'm like, oh, I'm doing everything a boyfriend should do, but we ain't boinking. And it's because I know how to treat a woman. It's because I know how to put, not put her in her place, allow her to make her place within me, and us just be like friends. But if she can't tell I'm gay, she's shooting her shot, just like a straight man would shoot his shot. She's shooting her shot, if I would have, so it was like, it would have been like mathematics, but I like dudes, and but it just, that's how it accidentally happened. I never turned a woman away like, oh, get away from me. Oh, you bitch. No, I'm gonna treat you,
So it was an emotional connection to you.
More emotional.
It was for both of us. It was just like regular. It was just it wasn't forced. It was just like regular, and it didn't happen one time. And the reason we're bringing this up is because of the topic at hand. I know I'm not sexually attracted to her, but I have to appreciate her as a creator.
And the reason, Mizzle, what were you gonna say? Were you gonna say something?
No, I was like, in my case, I always knew I like guys too. It's like that. But with me and females, like I had sexual experience with women before in the past, and I had emotional connection with women. It's like that, and I'm emotionally connected. I'm not now physically connected anymore because it's like I already knew who I am. It was like, so it's not like I'm forced to even get in interaction with that. Everything. I think it's probably I was younger, so it probably was like teenager when you explore your sexuality and stuff like that, and everything. Even though I knew I was guys, stuff like that, I said, "Hey, it's experience." But I knew deep down inside, my love connected will be another man, so like that. So it was not like I was forced to be one. And I think the only people who will be forced in it if they confirmed the society guidelines of what it should be. So they was like, I need to be one of woman because people don't like my type of person openly like that. I need to have people. I want this. I want like that.
Imagine being a man who marries a woman who has 4 or 5 kids and then tells her that he's gay on their 12th anniversary.
Bruce Jenner, or you want to
Bruce Jenner? Yeah,
Bruce Jenner.
The whole time he just married her for optics. He married her.
Let's say he married to because he need to form. He wants to show the perception that he could be this type of person. So
that
like
is so bullshit, bro.
It is.
It's sad, Sir Neale. It's more sad because a lot of people don't have the nerve or the strength or the confidence or the fearlessness that you and Mizzle got. Okay, something that I absolutely admire and love about both of you. But a lot of people don't have that. So what they're doing is they're giving what society wants them to give. And in the meantime, they're miserable, and they're also making other people miserable. Do y'all remember Kris Jenner was putting Viagra in that man's coffee because she wanted to have sex and he didn't. He didn't want her like that.
No.
So we got him miserable because he don't want her, and she miserable because she want him and he don't want her, and she knows that. That's just sad all the way around. The whole family fucked up.
The whole
you know
thing.
what I mean? The whole relationship is just messed up. And it's sad. It's sad.
And I guess the reason what made me ask that question is because me and another coworker of mine were talking about something along the lines of that earlier this week. Like, as a parent of a young Black male, I couldn't imagine. And the scenario was, you know, we'd seen this young kid that was homeless, that was gay, that was Black, and his parents basically kicked him out, abandoned him. They wanted nothing to do with him because of his sexuality. And this kid was in his early 20s. And my whole thing was, as a parent, I could not imagine either disowning my child or telling my child I don't want nothing to do with them, or telling my child that they can't come around because of their sexual orientation. And this
bro, I think I'm like the last. I hope I'm the last of that generation. So that happened to me.
I would hope so. And then it's like, and he even said that, you know, he forced himself to be with women. I mean, he had a child, and you know, of course, you know, there's certain questions that we ask, and you know, medical wise, and so you know, he did divulge some stuff to me, and I was like, I guess he could kind of see the look on my face. He was like, yeah, and you know, we got to talk and all that, and you know, he forced himself to do that. And just as a parent, I couldn't imagine, like, I wouldn't know what that would feel like.
Look. Okay, this may be a mirror reflection of my opinion, but I don't understand how men, heterosexual men, value women so much, but then they hate them so much. Women procreate and basically provide our fucking universe, for Pete's sake. But a heterosexual man will dog a woman out, dog a homosexual out, dog anybody out, and demand respect from everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, how do these men and their expectations, whatever file you to jump into, how do you file your aggression, you know what I'm saying, you're upset. Where are you upset? How do you fix that? You know, women are, besides every ethnicity, during every ethnicity, should I say, women have always been set back between Black liberation, every ethnicity liberation, war liberation. Women have always been set back. So when are the men that call themselves loving women so much, pussy, power to pussy, when are they going to speak up and soldier to protect the woman? Because I am a gay man that does not value the pussy, but values the power of a woman.
That's good stuff right there. I like that.
They value the pussy, but they do not value the power of the woman. And I know the power of the woman because she has been onto me.
I like that.
So when do we
I'd kiss you if I was next to you.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I pull big. No, that's how
okay. I didn't mean to take it left, but like I said, when you said that just sparked a question in me, because like I said, I couldn't imagine this my son now. He's only 9 years old. Like, if he were to come to me now and be like, Mom, I like a boy, like, I'm not gonna lie, it would shock me. Like, how you know you like a boy? Or hell, even if people come to me like, how I like a girl, how you know you like a girl? You know what I'm saying? Just period. But I couldn't imagine making them feel less than just the you know what I'm saying? This what
you can't do that. Yeah, that's not right.
You can't do that. My personal opinion how I love women is because I don't want you sexually. I want your whole body. I don't want you to you know, blah 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 blah. You know, I don't want to suplex you. You know what I'm saying? So,
we just want to love us. I get that.
yeah,
Crazy
but I
woman
want
dogs.
everything else in between, and so when your children come out and they need explanation, you know what I'm saying? They need more than the sexual tether to it. Like I'm saying, I love women for who they are, but not for blah, blah, blah. You need to explain to your children why and where and how you're going to love that person besides the. So it's not all sexual.
So I'll say this: my son is 17. He has not dated because I got pregnant in high school. So he was like, "I'm not gonna date while I'm in high school, so you don't have to worry about it." So that was his little pact to me. So now that he's going off to college, I've had to tell him, like, listen, I don't want you to just jump into anything. I don't care what you decide that you want to do. Try it all. I tried it all. Try it all. You don't know what you like until you try it. I don't care. He was like, so I could bring home a white girl. And I was like, I didn't go that far. But,
Hold up.
But I didn't go that far. Like,
right.
I got boundaries still. I mean, dang.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't care if my son dates out of his race as long as he don't get even. As long as they don't come up in here thinking they can throw nigga around. Once you come up in here, my nigga, let me tell you, nope. That's when I'm dotting her eye and I'm going to her mama's
cabaret. This is not the cabaret. This is not the cabaret.
Baby, I will dot her whole goddamn eye. Hey, other than that, I don't care. You can date white girl Becky. I don't care. Becky just better come in here with some damn respect.
Oh, you better than me.
That's all I'm saying. Hey, we teach our son to be proud of his black race, but yes, there are many races, there are many cultures, and you love all of them. You are no better than the next person standing next to you if you are not as strong as they are. That's what we teach my baby. You know what I'm saying? You're only as strong as your weakest link.
Amen.
Moving right along, y'all. Next thing we're going to get into is Joseline's Cabaret, child. Lord have mercy. Let me see if I can find this. Where is it at?
We'll do Joseline and Wendy first, and then the Cabaret.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, Wendy. I can't wait to talk about that.
Okay, here we go. I got the right one up. I want to make sure I got the right screen up. Okay, y'all. So Joseline was recently on the Wendy Williams show. And of course, when Joseline was on there, y'all already know Joseline is very disrespectful. Y'all, is that my cousin Renita? What's going on, y'all? That's my kinfolk Renita. Bring home a white girl. You already know. We love us some white folks in our family, Renita, don't we? Okay. They bought a good liquor. But anyways, though, Joseline was just on Wendy Williams, child. Joseline's whole thing is that Wendy, I have been around. I've been doing this. I started as being a gutter hoe. Now I'm an established hoe with my own show and my own stable of hoes. And I think you pay me my flowers, give me my credit, give me my due. You understand? So I'm gonna play the clip from when Joseline was on Wendy Williams because it went left from the get-go. Y'all know Joseline is very cocky. I love me some Joseline Hernandez, baby, the Puerto Rican princess. But this bitch is cocky as hell. And when she went on Wendy Williams, in my opinion, she was very fucking disrespectful. And I was glad to see that Wendy checked her ass. So let me play this clip right here real quick I got for y'all. We're going to get into it.
I must say this to you first. I hope you're going to give me my flowers today. I hope you're going to honor how much work I put out there. I hope you're going to, not kind of like throw this off outside of everything that I've done. I'm an accomplished woman, and I just feel like every time I come to your show, you don't give me those flowers now, And you're 35 years my city. Yeah. I should get those flowers. I should feel wanted by people like not just me, all the other young girls. You want wanted, but I always say that you're very educated. And we feel like you be trying. We feel like you don't be really booty calls.
Ain't no we that's her.
And especially with me, every time I come to your show, you always want to compare me to another girl. I don't want you to compare her. I've made my own brand. I've made my own brand for years, you know. I mean, I just must feel for the past decade. I got my own show. I franchised my own show to another network. I have the number one show in the country.
Let's know you have the number one show on Zeus, and you got renewed for a third season. The
number one show in the country is
in the country, girl. That's a bit of a stretch, girl.
I want you to know how I feel. I want you to know that I feel like every time I come on here,
you feel undervalued. Well, so do I. Okay, that's it. You know what, Joseline, because you're part of pop culture, this is what I do. But if you possibly think that I leave here every day and don't feel undervalued for something that I do, you know, as a woman, we're not even talking about race. Just as a woman, I still don't make that dollar for dollar men make. So please, anyway, shoe cam, please. Let me see your shoes. Good job, Joseline.
Listen, I'm making pretty cool money on my own show, so you should be doing the same thing. But as a woman to woman, and this is not about me here, but the woman to woman, we should uphold each other higher, not go against each other or compare woman to other women, when every woman out here in the game, especially pop culture, is handling their business and is doing great. It's doing amazing. There's no other girl that came from television, I came from the gutter. I came from the streets. I came from the gutter. Give me that respect, Miss Wendy. We love you, but at the same time, you have to do better. You're not in an abusive relationship anymore. You don't deal with that man anymore. You should be in a better place. And when people come on your show,
so rude.
You should be nicer to us, the ladies. You should respect us. You should give us our flowers while we're here, and you should tell us how proud you are of what we've done in the streets.
Well, I'm not proud of all. And what I've been through makes me even harder on young women. Like, you can do better. Now, can we get back to the show at hand? Can I see your shoes, please?
If that's how you want to do this one,
yes, that's how I want to do it.
But you have nothing to say about what woman to woman.
I just said what I said. I don't apologize for anything. This is what I do. Let me see your shoes. Joseline.
But you only do it to the young black Spanish girls coming up. You don't do it to anybody else.
I don't?
No, you don't. You take it so
When you say I don't like none of you hoes, I do it all you bitches.
That's not true. Joseline,
can we get for people of color?
Joseline,
it's true.
Here's a flower. Come on. There's a flower. I just gave you flowers.
You should give me more flowers. You should give me more flowers, and you should be real proud.
Hey, Dominique.
What our accomplishment. So Joseline's Cabaret airs every Sunday on the Zeus Network. I'm sure you don't know how to work the streaming app, but it's a streaming show. One of the people in there that I
so rude.
Or your producers could
show. Can I see your shoes, Joseline?
It's the number one show in the country. It's the number one show in the country, and I would like my flowers when I'm here, alive, here. I'm not going to let you play me anymore, Miss Wendy, and I'm not going to let anybody on national TV, my disrespect.
Can we just pull up all the what's going on? Joseline. Joseline.
Let me tell you, Joseline knew that I feel like this.
You told me that you yelled at him the whole time, the producer on the phone. Listen, Joseline, shoe cam, please. Joseline, shoe cam, please. There you go. Delicate and beautiful. Now, what are you wearing now? What kind of costume do you have on? Do you want to
say a costume?
I actually took off all my costumes. I live at the cabaret. I only put my costumes on when I'm performing at the cabaret or when I'm filming the cabaret. Right now,
beautiful. Yeah, anyone would wear
that. Was I the only one that was cringing watching this?
Well, everything is a costume.
She was so disrespectful.
Look, how is your fiance, Ballistic Beats?
Joseline was so disrespectful.
Are you guys going to get married?
We are definitely going to get married. This is married. Of course, you know the COVID-19 slowed everything up for everybody, but I would love to get married. And I'm going to do it national TV. I'm going to let everybody know that all my past relationships were so dramatic, and I'm so happy. I have a great man that I serve, and he's been so good to me. So I'm going to
Are you going to have more children?
You know what? I want another kid. I do.
Nice.
Well, all right, so I don't want to stop you from there. I'm going to leave this link where you can finish watching the rest of this if you want to see it. Y'all, in my opinion, Joseline was rude as hell. I get what she was saying because we all know Wendy can be shady as hell. But then again, Wendy Williams is the type of person, you do your research before you get on her show. She's not new to being on Wendy Williams' show. Wendy has shaded her plenty of times before, but at the same time, Wendy has also said some really good stuff about Joseline as well. But y'all know Joseline is very arrogant. All she hears is the negative. She don't really hear none of the positive stuff. So I thought she was rude as hell. I thought she was disrespectful as hell. And I was glad to see when Wendy checked her ass at the end of their little segment. But it was uncomfortable for me to watch. I thought it was uncomfortable as hell because you know how you watch something and you see somebody getting embarrassed and you start getting embarrassed too? That's how I felt watching it. That was just my thoughts on that, my opinions on that. Mizzle, I'm going to start with you. What's your thoughts on Joseline Hernandez, baby?
Okay. So I get what you were saying. Well, you mentioned that how she does come harder on the brown and Latino women. It's like they're more to the white counterpart. I get that and everything. So I'll give Johnson for saying that. But at the same time, Wendy built her career being messy and being this type of person. So if you know who she is and you know how it is, she shades you and she compliments you. Yes, she does compliment Joseline a lot as well. At the same time, she shades and everything. My thing is that you come to her platform, her job basically, and just went off like that and just kind of threw her off. You know, usually Wendy is ready. But
yeah, she wasn't ready for that.
She knew that was going to go that way. She thought it was going to be some way, a set way how they agreed upon. Because matter of fact, she mentioned that she was screaming with the producer all this time. So maybe producer wanted her to say this thing or go this way, and she didn't want to do that way. And they was going back and forth, and then she agreed and they could get on the television and then ousted like that. And just went completely left of what they agreed upon to talk about. So I was like, it's messed up. I want to go to somebody's platform and say if I was a regular person and come to your platform and curse you out or in the chat, oh, Auntie Mama's this, I ain't like her, this is that, you don't be propping people up there, I don't like how you do your reviews. It's messed up. And then if I'm supporting you and I'm here seeing people coming like that, I was like, I would expect that Tiffany or somebody would check me and say, hold up, you can't be coming on her platform and it's disrespectful like that. So it's the way out of thing, dude. I agree that Joseline and Wendy should have talked off camera and talk about this and see how it is and everything. So I do see both sides. Yes, Wendy was after she was getting come at Joseline, she started doing shade back. Yeah, so it was going back and forth. But how that started, Joseline came on because it didn't go that far, and it didn't go that far like that. Yes, Wendy does shade Joseline, and we only know that. But you came to the platform of her to television and want to come after her like that. So it's like it's kind of like you pick to choose your battles. You think that was the right thing? Do you think that Wendy will have Joseline back on her show after this?
MoMo.
Maybe it's like yeah. I know you want to come in, but I say, do you think she would have her Joseline come back after this?
No. Let me stop. I don't want to save that question, bro. Because first of all, Joseline Hernandez, her whole history, for her to have the ability to approach Wendy Williams in such still some type of way, but now how Joseline would approach it, we got to give her flowers, like she was saying, because she has grown.
She changed. She didn't go off like that.
She has grown, but she has grown.
But still, is the approach how you do it.
She would have pulled up. She would have done something indignant, something.
Yeah, it wasn't indignant. It's still kind of disrespectful in the way how she's approached it.
Okay, but then I don't want to say devil's advocate, but let's say the advocate of the other. Maybe she is like, maybe I've been doing my job. I've been doing my thing. And Wendy Williams does poke fun at her. She pokes fun at her all the time. As she pokes fun at all the other starlets, the reality people. And Joseline just spoke up about it. We have to understand that we can't take away Joseline's empowerment of herself as a woman.
No, nobody can take away that.
So we can't take that away. But Wendy Williams needs to realize how she overcame the same empowerment that Joseline's trying to overreach. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Joseline was coming from. Because they're both pop culture. They really don't do anything but talk about other people, do other things. They're reality TV and who they're with, and it's confusing as fuck. But nevertheless, Joseline was allowed to say what she said. Wendy was allowed to say what she said, but it should have not. This is a play out right now.
Yeah, I agree everything you're saying, and I also say at the same time, like, it's the way how you approached it to me. I think she just went off the wrong way about that, even though she was a ratchet, even though she didn't go off like she used to be, because she could have called Wendy, FB, all that stuff like that. She could have went off like that, but I don't think she went that. But I think it's the knowing Wendy platform and how she is and all stuff like that. What you expect more? What you expected more from Wendy? And I asked her how Wendy built her career on. So it's like it's me expecting somebody come to me thinking I should do.
That's what I said. You can't expect too much. You know, you get what you know. It's like if you go to a seamstress. You go to a seamstress. You want something to be seen. You're not going to a seamstress for a mixtape. So Joseline going to Wendy Williams for gossip is like, why? This is not Ayana. This is not Oprah Winfrey. You're going for the shit. You're going for the shit. Period. So she knows what she's going for. You're not taking your fucking beat tape to the seamstress. So, but she chose that point, and I valid in her life. I'm assuming. I'm seeing where she's coming from, but
yeah, like I said, nobody knocked what Joseline was saying. I think we all kind of agree what she was saying in the sunglass right. At the same time, Wendy, who she is, and like that, they both have valid points. I think she came off Wendy and turned left field, and then when he caught on to it, she was like, "Oh my god!"
You know what? You know what I think right now is.
Yeah.
I think on my tequila and
You say what?
Oh Lord,
it's kicking in right now. I'm feeling like,
oh Lord, he said his tequila kicking in right now. Miss 42, what's your thoughts on Wendy and Joseline?
I actually love Tracy's comments. Joseline was dead ass wrong. It was entertaining, but she was dead ass wrong.
Yep.
Hell no, I'm not giving you no flowers when you come at me like that. Absolutely not. I might have, but if you're gonna talk to me like that and treat me and behave like that, that's not a listen. Joseline was so beautiful that day. Did you see her dress and her shoes?
Yes,
acting the old fool. She was beautiful, acting the fool. That was terrible. I absolutely believe in uplifting other women, and no, Wendy doesn't always do that, but she does sometimes. So we cannot negate the fact that she do give people their props sometimes when it's appropriate. But what I liked and didn't like, I didn't like the.
Oh, you stuck.
She froze a little bit.
You froze, Miss 42.
Yeah, she froze a little bit. Yeah, so.
Oh wait. Okay, so am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you back.
Oh, okay. Real quick, because I don't know if that's me or not, but she tried to sign Wendy. And what I really liked was that Wendy didn't allow her to do that.
Yeah.
Wendy did not allow Joseline to escalate that situation more than what it could have been, because just like y'all was saying, we know how Joseline is. That could have went left if Wendy had fed into that. And she didn't. And so I thought it was hilarious when she threw the flowers. I thought it was absolutely hilarious, and it was appropriate.
It's flowers now.
Yes, it was appropriate. All of her facial expressions were appropriate. Even though Joseline was trying to get her to talk about it, Wendy was like, "Would you just show me your shoes?"
Exactly.
And now you'd have messed up the whole interview. So, yeah. Bottom line, I think although Joseline, what she was saying was kind of right, that is not how a young, beautiful woman handles that type of situation. If that's how you carrying yourself, looking that cute, there's something wrong with you. She was gorgeous and acted a donkey.
And I think she accomplished what she accomplished because she made people start talking about her and her show. So people were in. So I guess it was my thing.
And she had a valid point. Like I said, yes, because if you see Joseline when she first started, what was that shit? Like, what, 8-9 years ago when Stevie J first brought her out, her English was not that good. She was not very well spoken at all. She was ratchet. She was ghetto. She was the type of bitch you cannot take in a professional setting. As opposed to Joseline Hernandez. Now she's very much more so articulate. You can tell that she's gone to speech because her accent is not as thick anymore. You can understand what she's saying. She has a softer look to her, but at the same time,
she need etiquette classes.
You can take them out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of them. Auntie MoMo, I know what you're saying. Exactly what you're saying is true. But like, remember I was saying like these people in the wheelchairs and with the crooked backs, like they are like sideshows. Joseline was at a point a sideshow as being fat as being a hoe, stripper. You know what I'm saying? Showing her life. It's raw, it's real. But she refined it. But now we still have those. Be respectful, Nathaniel. We still have those people that like live through the internet vicariously to put their point across. Even, you know, it's sideshow. It's like sideshow, but Joseline got over the sideshow just like Cardi B got over it. But Cardi B won. But Joseline is still underneath the same net.
Yeah.
And you know, but too much to explain.
I feel you. But
I just needed her to act like a lady. That's all. She looked like a lady, and I needed her to behave like a lady.
She was a lady, like the whole thing. She was very parenting through the second season. She was very good.
Yes. And you know what? Like Tiffany said, Wendy could have came at her a whole lot harder than what she did, but she didn't.
You can tell Joseline came down. She's came down. She's like
Wendy was very light on her.
Very.
So y'all, we moving into the last thing we talking about right now. I got it showing on the screen right now. Joseline Hernandez, Cabaret Atl, y'all. Now I'm gonna be switching back and forth because I don't want any nudity or anything to show on here.
Ooh,
but y'all, this season, now first of all, if you did not watch the first season, there are some episodes that are showing on YouTube right now, as a matter of fact, from the first season. Some episodes, I want to say episode 1 and episode 2 are on YouTube. I just seen. But now the first season of Joseline's Cabaret, even up until now, to this day, May 5th, 2021, 9:10 p.m. I don't know what the fuck the concept of the show is supposed to be about. Okay, it's just a bunch of prostitutes, and when I say prostitute, these women, they are self-proclaimed 304s. They are proud 304s. From the first season, there was one girl, Jay Dreams, and I like her too, but she was actually on the whole stroll working when they were filming. And so the concept of the cabaret is supposed to be a bunch of sexy women coming together to do the show in Las Vegas. But the end of the last season, it was so ratchet and so raunchy and so much fighting, they really didn't even get it together. I'm guessing that's why she's coming back for a second season. So we're just gonna talk about this. We're gonna get into some of the females that's on here. Now there's 2 girls that were on here last season that are on here again, and that is Lucky Hustler and Sapphire. Now, of course, there's a whole stable of new chicks that's here too. This chick name is Aqua. There's another chick. This chick name is Yummy. We have some chick called herself, what is it, Salt Blow? Because her baby is like a powder or some shit like that. I can't even. It's like Pillow Blow, a soft blow, or something like that.
And I watched it this morning. I forgot what it was.
I can't remember. But all of these hoes are coming to the house with the dream of not only being Joseline's bottom bitch, but being some of the women that end up making it to Las Vegas. And I guess the number one bottom bitch is going to win $10,000 to go towards whatever whole dreams it is that they have. Now, y'all, some of these ladies on here, there's some, not must say, all of these women on here are very beautiful. There's one lady on here in particular, she calls herself Blue Face Barbie. I call her Blow Up Barbie or Botch Face Barbie.
I just can't stand her.
And yeah, it's just a hot ass mess. Mizzle, I'm gonna go ahead and get your thoughts. I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna fast forward to some of the good parts, but you go ahead and give me your thoughts on the concept of this, what you think about the show, some of the ladies, what kind of message this is sending out to the youth, to the kids, and all of that.
Okay, so what I thought about Cabaret, I don't know if y'all seen how Cabaret was in the past, but I think Cabaret is more like illusion, a sexual illusion where you perform and you don't show your naked body. You have diamonds and you have feathers and you dance to music and it's sexual, sensual, but not borderline. It's not over the top sexual. So it's like, I don't know if y'all seen the movie with Cher and
the Moulin Rouge.
It's like that. What was it? Burlesque. It was kind of like that. That's Cabaret burlesque type of style. That's what I was thinking Cabaret supposed to be. It's like it's something like that. You don't show over sexualize. It show the imagery of illusion that they could get with you, but at the same time, you show that femininity and stuff like that. So it's do music, do dancing, do singing and stuff like that, and you perform. And it's like a character thing on stage, and that's how what a cabaret is. So when she came in with this concept, I said, okay, I think that's what I'm thinking she was gonna do. But I would say, okay, so how you gonna make the cabaret when you already have people stripping in the pole and stuff like that? And so like, so are you gonna dumb it down? Or make it that kind of cabaret style, like I was displaying how it's illusion and it's not more stripper-esque, because it's a thing. Or you're gonna make a stripper show and call it a cabaret. So it's like that's what today people still don't know what her concept is of cabaret, because Auntie Joseline know her concept is. She just want to get big, going on stage, shaking that behind, and make money. That's what she wants. And the show, it's entertainment, and I think. Season 2 is way different from season 1 because season 1 was more chill. Season 2, it just amped the ante. It went back to where the late 90s, early 2000s type of show with the flavor of love and all that stuff with the fighting and ratchery, and it's more sort of the drama than actually the competition. And that's what the show is, because it was a lot of fights. And it's 2 episodes. And I thought then the first season, and the first season had like 8 or 9 episodes. So it's like the first 2 episodes had most fights. And it was like, all y'all did to be a thing or did a Von Teese is cabaret. It's kind of like, yes, kind of like that.
Von Teese is, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so that's that. Now with this, it's always the show that has the females degrading themselves, showing their body, fighting each other, and not supporting each other, and being disrespectful just to be on the top, and going find they are being pimping and sugar daddies and selling their bodies. I mean, there's no judgment to if you want to do that.
No judgment.
Like, and young people who watching your show who look up to Joseline and stuff like that, and look up to it's like, oh my gosh, I could be like them. And they say you don't want to be like them. So that's the whole thing. So, but if you want to aspire, do it. Find someone who respect themselves like that. Right. These ladies don't respect themselves. I just like in television. At what price will you go that far just to make money for television? I don't know how much money they girls is making on this show.
Exactly.
At what point you would go that far? So, like I said, it is very entertaining, but what it just says to the females who's on the show, and a lot of them get their whole heads sprung. And especially that blue face. We gonna get to her, but I don't like her. She's too much. But I
was gonna play this clip real quick though. One clip that everybody has been talking about. I'm gonna play this clip real quick, and then I'm gonna let you get done with the rest of your commentary, Mizzle.
I am.
What's going on? Why are you crying?
And it hit home for me. So
come step up. Come step up. Let me hear you. What happened?
I was saying the gutter is a rough place, you know, and you got to do everything, any and everything to make it, you know, every situation, including for the twins. You feel me to better yourself because if you want to leave you,
but you just had an abortion. Twins.
Twins.
Yeah, double homicide.
I was 4 months pregnant with twins, and I had to make a decision to, better myself for the future because the dad of them decided 4 months into full on me like a paper bag. Who had the common double homicide? I did. All right. Step to the front. Come here. What?
I mean, I understand you heard me right here in front of Puerto Rican girl. You're a little stronger than. Who are you? I am Big Lex. I'm Big Lex. What you want, sir? I'll probably do abort the baby at like 2-3 weeks. You waited until you had 2 fully grown, gender identified babies in your stomach, and then you decided to abort them. Like, aren't those babies chickens?
That girl is so, I didn't like Big Lex at first because that comment was so fucking insensitive. I worked in reproductive health, in termination services and all that for 5 years. And when I tell you the youngest person that I've seen in there, 11 years old, and it was not by their choice, this person was raped by somebody extremely close to them. I mean, extremely close to them. And that was not that young girl's choice. And so a lot of women that's in that situation, you don't know what they go through. And so I thought that was so fucked up for her to say. I thought that was so insensitive. I'm surprised one of them girls didn't go over there and dive on her ass, because that's messed up. That was real messed up. But Mizzle, what was she gonna say?
I said the blue face. I don't like her and everything, but when we talk about the characters, we go more. I think I stop for now, and then we could go to characters. Miss 42.
Miss 42, yes. What are your thoughts?
Well, I haven't watched it. I have seen clips. I'm definitely going to watch it because regardless of how I might conduct myself in public, I love a good twerk. So I'm thinking that it's going to be a whole lot of twerking. And most of the women that I've seen so far are gorgeous. So I will be tuning in. I do have a question though. I was listening to Mizzle, but there is, I mean, like, would they end up on the stage dancing? Like, is she training them or preparing them for something? Or is this just a show to show them twerking and fighting?
A show to show them twerking and fighting. That's the concept that I got.
Okay. I mean, I didn't see words, but yeah.
One girl and 3 other girls, 4 girls performing with her on stage and everything. But the concept is, what exactly is she trying to do? Is it going to be that classic cabaret style, like we were saying, Dita Fontee's like illusion of sexuality, or
is it going to be strip club?
The regular strip show. So we don't know what exactly it is.
Okay, it's probably going to be more like a strip show, but I'm here for it. Something else to watch.
Okay, good and raunchy. Sir Neale, what was your thoughts?
You muted. You muted.
The fuck I'm in for.
Okay, there you
go.
go.
I was trying to get tagged in like super cool, like tag me in. Tag me in. No, first of all, Joseline is trying to create what she came on through the Mona Scott Love and Hip Hop diaspora. Everybody,
is that the real Aqua that's in the chat?
I was
just about to say that too.
Aqua, if that's really you, Aqua, why didn't you dive on her ass? Why, like, come on now, girl. This your auntie. Let me know if Aqua, if that's really you, girl. I'm just saying, why you ain't dive on her ass? You have my permission to do that. Okay. If you was waiting on the go, you see all Lucky did was say, may I, mother, may I? That's all you have to do. Damn it. Okay, so Neale, what was you saying?
So you fucking with me.
I'm sorry. You know me. You know, hey, I'm all about whooping the whole ass if they get out of line. That's me. I'm all about that.
I had a whole dissertation I was about to give you, and you were
go ahead.
Okay, never mind. This is your fault, MoMo.
Go ahead. I gotta pull the screen back up. Go ahead.
Okay.
Now who put Joseline and Classy in the same sentence?
I don't know who did that, child.
Okay, this is what I was
Tracy said no.
Okay, we have to understand that this show, the basis of it is ratchet. Okay, so that's what your expectation is. It's not wholesome. We're about to come to Kumbaya. But with saying that, on the other hand, like it's a division point with the slash and the point on point, the division point is because a lot of these young women are going through things that we need to look at. There are so many character archetypes in this that are going through things with pimps, hustlers, and even with themselves, with children. We have to look at that. So this show, besides it being Jasmine's cabaret, and Jasmine's giving all that juicy juice, you know what I'm saying? These women are showing they're being vulnerable. And they're being vulnerable, and they're showing where they need help or where they need to graduate from or step over whatever stepping stone it is. And that's why the show is good. Besides the hot ass, you know what I'm saying, and the beautiful women, a lot of these girls, the majority of these girls are needing guidance to step over, to get over, to go forward. So I love this show very much, but at the same time, it cringes me because I wish it was more lifetime-ish.
The thing about it is, I feel like somebody like Jocelyn, like we were just saying earlier, she's come a long way. She showed that you can actually make it from being in a strip club and doing porn and all that to actually getting out and being something and doing something on your own. I don't feel like what she's trying to teach them is something that's going like the way she's
better their life.
Yeah, it's like the way she's portraying them on this show.
Yeah,
with like the next network that's gonna pick them up in suits. Like you would want to train them to be business women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't do that.
She's still in the whole business. She's grown. It's not to the businesswoman that's opening up a business structure. It's a businesswoman that grew up in the whole structure.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying about the interview that she had with Wendy. So a grown ass woman would not have had it in that manner. So if she felt some type of way about Wendy when she went into the interview, you know how we are when we in a work type setting or a corporate type setting. We might be thinking something, but we're not going to come out and say it. You might feel it, but you're not going to come out and say it. So she could have had a whole interview with Wendy that looked so professional on our end. But yeah, she might have felt some type of way on the inside. Could have had a private conversation with Wendy about it behind the scenes. And so this is the type of stuff she should be teaching these women, how to elevate yourself in that way, how to conduct yourself as an adult woman that can handle her emotions, self-control, that type of stuff. What I'm seeing is not, but she doesn't have it yet because look at how she handled Wendy. So she can't teach.
I was gonna say that. Like, for example, this scene right here where she's talking to Aqua, because like I said, what that chick said, what's her name, Big Legs, like what she said to Aqua about double homicide, like that fucked her up. And for Joyce and Jocelyn had to go talk to her because she was saying that there were times that she felt like she didn't want to live no more. In my opinion, Jocelyn, in this particular scene, she wasn't really sensitive. Like you said, somebody can't teach you something if they themselves haven't learned that concept or they haven't been instilled with certain skills to somebody else. Like, I don't feel like for Aqua, I don't feel like she should have been there. One, because of the situation that you just got out of was so emotional, mentally and traumatically for you, and to go there with somebody like Jocelyn, who she not really no sensitive ass female like that. Like even having a pep talk, she was like, "Girl, you just gonna have to get your shit together. Like we here to get this money. You gonna have to get your shit together." Like anybody else,
that's like a pimp.
Yes, which that's her upbringing. That's what she knows. She knows the pimp life. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I just don't think that was smart for her to go on there at that particular time, because them bitch, obviously you see them bitches ain't sensitive to your situation, and especially not Joseline. And then what pissed me off about Joseline, you had a termination on Love and Hip Hop your second year on there.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you would have thought
by a dude that was in a whole relationship.
And
And
he
you knew
straight up
it.
told you when you told him you were pregnant, he was like, that's not how even we get, that ain't what we do. That ain't how we get down. Like, you was in her situation. You know
He
what I
was
mean?
so insensitive. And she cried. Do y'all remember how she cried? She cried. Joseline cried for that scene. And I felt her in my soul. And so you would have expected her to give that to this young lady at the moment. The same thing. What she wished she could have got. Because even in that moment when Joseline was crying and went through it, Stevie was still cold as ice sitting there.
Yep.
And so you would think that she would give what she wanted. You know what I mean? But some people have gotten so shut off and cold and callous, and they just, they can't give it because they don't know what it is. They don't understand it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna watch the show.
Yeah.
Oh yes, if y'all have not watched Joseline's Cabaret, I don't know what y'all waiting on. That is Botch Face Barbie right there.
Yeah.
Y'all, Botch Face Barbie. Go ahead, go Mizzle. I'm gonna let you take the lead on that, baby bro. You gonna handle that.
Listen.
Cause I didn't like her.
Well, Blueface Barbie. Now let's first talk about the big lass with her. At first, I didn't like her because I said when I first watched the episode, I said, okay, she's doing the most. She's very insensitive with that comment. She didn't understand how it's going on. Until the second episode, it came around like because she's funny, she's good and everything. And I said she calmed down. I was like, Big Lex, she's good. So why you was going off like that? And then she realized she was wrong for saying that comment because she said we all women, we all go through things. It's hard on us as it is as women. So why do we need to put the extra bad layers and stuff like that? And it's made hard for her to take that decision to terminate her pregnancy. So I was at first I didn't like Big Lex because she was doing the most. But the second episode, she came around and she was funny and she did play off that drama. This girl right here, Blueface, she came to the show and act like she had it in the bag already.
My guy, come on.
She knows Joseline.
Blueface is trying too hard.
Yes. Yes, she is trying so hard.
She's trying too hard. You can tell Boschface hair is straightening.
Yes, she's trying so hard because she knew Joseline before the show started.
I'm gonna need you to back that up, Mama. I'm sorry.
You back it up. You know I back it up.
Back that up. Because she looked like she was asking for it and she got it.
She was.
I love Karma Child.
You got a trout mouth. You got a big ass
You're gonna try to
mouth.
talk to me like I'm your bitch, and I'm not your bitch.
But did you not DM me? You want to eat my pussy? I'm your girlfriend. Okay, but that's what you mean.
When I got to meet you, you're
I don't like that. Be who you are and be your authentic self. I can't stand if you're a white person or a Mexican person and you want to be, well, what's up, bitch? What's up, my nigga? What's good? I don't like that.
I don't like that, girl.
And I want to respect it. So I politely asked Joseline,
May I?
May I?
Baby, this was beautiful. I don't care. She was very nice.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Joseline said, may I what?
The problem is, I feel like she just don't want to like me so bad that it's like really eating her alive.
That's my niece. I don't care. Lucky get her.
May I?
I thought she was saying, may I speak?
Did. May I?
Well, what did you?
So with Blueface, I don't like her because she came on the show thinking she got in the bag because she know Joseline outside the show. They said, we good friends. She didn't know. I'm good friends with Joseline. Joseline said, yeah, we know each other, or something like that. So she thought that she had in the bag. She thought she was the bottom B right off the bat and all that stuff. Not knowing that Joseline didn't even make her the bottom B yet.
Oops, I tried to get it out before I went on now.
So I was like, okay. So then she's going off and she's playing this story. And then when she's playing this story, I said, okay, I don't really like her like that because she too conceited. She thinks she got it like that. And she's a white girl. trying to use the N-word. I don't like that either.
I don't like that.
And then she played a story. She said when her and Lucky was talking, Lucky did admit that yes, we was getting together. Yes, I was going to try to eat your box, all that's like that. But what you're not going to do is try to ambush me in a situation where you're going to have a threesome with your pimp. And I'm not like, you did not tell me that. You did not explain to me that was going to be the situation because I'm not down with that because I got off the situation just because of that. I got out of that. So I'm not going to be putting myself in that situation. That's why I believe Lucky over I believe Blueface. Blueface trying to trick her and do the pimp situation again. And Lucky said, no. It's like that. So,
they have pimps that they're proposition.
Yes, but that's the Blueface thing. But Lucky got out of it. So she's not going to put herself in the same situation. So she said, no, I'm not doing that. So Blueface got upset because she said, you turned me down? How you dare you turn me down? I got the thing. And then she tried to come in the like, oh, I live in better places like this. Why everybody so excited? Why this? I said, why are you there? And you can't dance. So you trying.
Why are you there? Exactly. Why are you there?
But also, when she got rocked, she said, I got snuck. No, she stood there right there like back of her style. May I? You had plenty of time to get off your ass off the couch, but she kept saying, may I? You know
that wasn't no sneak, honey.
May I? And got you. And keep saying she gets snooked. And every time you keep going at the Lucky, you keep getting your behind whipped. And I saw the comment in somebody's Zeus. She said, girl, Blueface, do you even pitch the girl?
Did you even
pitch the girl? Like, nothing. So I don't like her because she white girl trying to act like she's the top-ish, say an N-word, trying to shun Lucky.
Good Lord.
And not having it. So that's why I don't like Blueface. She was doing the most. And she can't dance. So that she's up there.
Blackface Barbie, she was doing the most. Okay.
So what you were saying?
Well, she definitely did get snuck. Usually that means you don't see it coming. And that girl, got her whole face.
Yeah. And then I liked how she just stood back and she was cool, calm, and collected. She was like, I did what I needed to do. And now I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to chill. I appreciated Lucky for that. I appreciated her for that. I wanted to show y'all this other part. I thought it was funny. I thought it was ghetto. I thought it was ratchet as hell, but it was funny as hell. When homegirl pulled that lace front, the top part off that girl head, and then started running around with that thing on her cooch. Y'all, I about died. Let me get it pulled up.
This bitch done put on gym shoes.
Now, Big Lex went to the back, wrapped up her hair, put on her Nikes, and mama was ready. Now I want y'all to see the part when she snatched her frontal off. Y'all, I couldn't believe it.
Barbie, Chanel, Boste, Aqua. And there was another group here. Big Legs, Sapphire, and Lucky. It ain't even been 24 hours. Y'all bitches already clicking up. Is y'all bitches here for Joseline's Cabaret? Or is y'all bitches here to make friends?
But what is the cabaret though, Jocelyn? That's the whole thing. Don't nobody know what they there for.
Bad Girls Club Part 2.
Girl, it's a mix between the Bad Girls Club, Real High. I mean, what is that? What's that show? Real World? Back in the day?
Yeah.
Charm School, Flavor of Love, all of that as one. Now I like Sapphire. Sapphire is an old school stripper.
Is that the one with the dimples?
Yeah, I think
I like her. She's
pretty. And that deep jawline. I think Sapphire is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit you so fucking hard. I'm gonna knock you back to them bitches up there that you gang with. I promise you. Run your ass over.
And see, this first episode, I didn't like Big Lex. I felt like she was doing way too goddamn much. Like, it's a way to be, like how they say, what's understood don't need to be discussed. If you that hard, you don't have to do all that yelling and all that screaming and all that barking and all that. You ain't got to do all of that.
Maybe it's just me. I can't stand to see pretty girls do all of that though. They're so pretty. Look at them.
That might sound so shallow, but I can't stand to see pretty girls fight. I cannot stand to see pretty girls fight. Now you get your bunch of ratchet, bald head, hood heifers, y'all can have that. But pretty girls,
her ass after that. I took this shit and stuffed it in my pussy and was like, yeah, bitch. Girl. Like, come get that from right there. Get your front up.
And watch how this kid gonna do her ass. Sit your ass down somewhere, girl. But yeah, y'all, that's what I want to show you guys. Yeah, Sapphire is gorgeous, Renita. Ain't she pretty? I thought she was very, very, very pretty. But y'all, look here. If y'all are not watching Joseline's Cabaret, y'all need to get caught up with it, okay? Because next week, we're going to go over the next episode, okay? This is going to be our good little, ratchet, what is that called?
Guilty pleasure.
Yes, a little ratchet guilty pleasure. Yes.
Maybe I'll get some tips.
Okay, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the sexy back in my marriage. Learn a little twerk, a little something. Yeah, I understand.
Twerk a little something.
Make a little change. What does it say? What does Tracy say?
Oh,
the little white dollar store Barbie leg kicking for me, girl. Like, and another thing is,
a lot of think like, oh, I don't need the money. Like Blueface saying that, Bostek saying that, Crystal Slow saying that. I would say, if y'all don't need the money, why y'all there?
Why y'all there? Right. If you don't need the money, ma'am, why are you there?
Celebrities to do body jobs, and she tricking on it to videos. So she's making money. So I don't know why she's there. And whatever. And they got in a drama and said, I don't do this. I'm getting paid. I was like that. But you was bulked up and it wasn't even your drama. And I was like, girl.
Yeah, I can't show no more of this, y'all. That's all I had. Child, that's all I had. Y'all got anything else? Because we're going to finish up the next episode next week, y'all. Her business model and employees don't mix. Exactly. She for the hoes, but she trying to be the pimp over the hoes. She not trying to elevate them to being better than what they can be. Like I said, if anything else, I would think that she's teaching them, like, look here, I know that you a stripper, you a 304. Let me tell you how you can stack your money, put it into this account, how you can get out here, buy you some stocks, buy some land, and then do this with it. Like, help the hoes. Don't hinder
How about let me show you how to walk down the street and everybody not know that you're a hoe?
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show you how to behave, how to conduct yourself in certain situations, how to pick your battles, all that stuff. They need all of that, the whole package.
She said they need all of that, the whole package. Everything. But again, that's all I had. Y'all got anything else for us tonight?
No. Good show.
She promoting the hell of that song, because that was the same song she had throughout the whole Figure 2 episode.
Oh my God.
Like, girl, do it like my baby. I said, girl, we heard that song. I mean, we gonna get tired.
She said she going to hell for that.
I was like, where's the other songs you had? If you gonna make a cabaret song style of your songs, where's the other song? Because you played that same song that the first 2 episodes the same. I was like, and it was so funny. And when we were gonna talk about the second episode, other the girls outstaged and down dance freaking Joseline. So I said, Joseline, you need to step it up, girl.
Yes, those women, I wish I could show the whole thing, but those women got up there and they were like true artists. They sold a fantasy. They weren't raunchy with it. They were very, very beautiful with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I thought was like Big Lex, for example. I thought Big Lex was gonna get out there and start chicken-headed, bang-head, bouncing and all that. Just because I thought the bitch gonna get out there just because how rough she is.
Told the
Which
two
she was so beautiful.
She told the two mean girls that were attacking, I think their name was Lucky, the 2 Alaskan girls are attacking the little girl.
Yeah.
Jocelyn told them, once she pop out with those tricks, you bitches ain't got shit to go with.
No.
The other girl knew all those tricks on that pole that y'all just walking around being pretty, but she's pretty too. But all those tricks,
yes. And they're Lucky Hustle, but I seen Lucky from the first season. But like I said, Big Lex and Miss Natural, I thought them hoes finna get out there and start crip walking. But when you see them get out there in their element and they were so beautiful and really artistic with it.
It was really good, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Natural was good. I was like, dang. And I had actually watched Bondi Blue last week because I guess she's on a porno that Bondi Blue said that she watches. I didn't know that. I didn't know she was a porn queen until Bondi said it. But hey, yeah, these bitches got talents though. God damn it, I ain't even mad at them. But what did Tracy say? Miss Natural has a great porn career, but she is actual professional dancer. You can tell.
Yes.
Yes, she was very artistic and beautiful with it. Like I said, it wasn't raunchy, it wasn't nasty. It was like real fucking art. So, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't had these bad knees and this bad back, you know, bitch could have made a little change or something. You know what I'm saying? I could have made a phone bill.
And with that, Auntie, I see where Joseline's going with the cabaret because it can't be a full strip club. Because cabaret, I have 2 homegirls that do it. It's not full nudity. It's about the
illusion. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
It's about the allure of it. So maybe besides them being regular strippers, she's trying to get them to the cabaret side of shit to be like sexy.
She ain't explained it well.
She ain't explaining it well. Yeah, she ain't explaining it well.
She's not.
And then they're gonna have to do the cabaret in Vegas or something like that. Cause you can't do no cabaret with them ratchet ass niggas in ATL shouted. No, they trying to see your damn uterus. They not trying to see no damn breast. Okay, they want to see what you had for dinner last night.
What you think about Miss Yummy P? She got that soul voice.
You know who Yummy P reminds me of? Y'all remember that movie Police Academy?
Voice. I said, okay.
Y'all remember the movie Police Academy? I can't remember the little lieutenant with the squeaky voice on there. That's who Yummy P reminds me of. Is the cop from Police Academy.
But what happened?
But the wigs, I can't do the wigs, boo.
No, but what happened when you pissed the one at Police Academy off? The little she walk like this, I walk like
she
this.
Snaps. Yeah, she snaps.
When she snaps.
Now, was I the only one that got vibes? Did y'all see when Yummy P and Miss Natural, when they was together talking, was I the only one that got a vibe from them? Like something is gonna pop off sooner or later. I kind of got that vibe. Like they were low key flirting, but they weren't. I was like, I see you bitches. I see what y'all trying to do.
You know, I got at the whole situation. I got like both episodes. I think they're like territorial. All of them were. They were all kind of cliquish. You know, so they were like the cliquish was to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I thought. I think that anybody had an individual vendetta, but it was like, okay, somebody's gonna have my back because you're getting all this money.
They smashing. Yep, I thought so.
Somebody have your back. So I don't think it was like she hates her as like she wants to kill her. Yeah, Michael Myers. It was just like, just let me watch this bitch because she's not in my crew. That's it.
And you know what? Anytime you have women that have that sort of ego, like I'm the baddest bitch and I'm gonna show you I'm the baddest bitch, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, because everybody trying to prove that they're the baddest bitch, everybody trying to be the bottom bitch, and all these bitches. This is too many bitches. All right, there's too many bitches.
Before we leave, though, I know next Sunday I won't be around, but next Sunday is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to my panel, to the chat. Happy Mother's Day to all of y'all. Y'all better enjoy your day. It's y'all day.
Yes, thank you.
I will be with my mother next Sunday, so I won't be around. So happy Mother's Day to y'all.
We're not gonna do the panel. I'm not gonna lie. Mother's Day is a very out of all the days of the year, Mother's Day and my mother's birthday. My mother's birthday is May 30th. So, and you know, Mother's Day is in the month of May. So May is always just an emotional month for me. So I was gonna say I don't want to do the panel next week Sunday. But after I get all of my crying out, I will be going live for SWV and Escape because they're doing the verses.
Okay, that's the Sunday I was talking about. Okay.
Yes. So if y'all want to join me, I will be going live for the verses for SWV and Escape. So y'all join me for that. We can lean on each other. If anybody out there is experiencing the loss of their mother or any of that, Auntie MoMo feels you. I love you. I will pray for you. I will keep you lifted up. Text me or send me an email, child. We can all drink together. We can breathe together. God damn it, okay? Because I'm gonna be on here, like I said, live with Escape and SWB, and I'm gonna be crying my eyes out, drinking my Arbor Mist and my Moscato, thinking about my mama. Okay, so if nobody has anything else, Tracy says she'll be watching the Versus next Sunday. Yes, Tracy, let me know if you want to get up on the panel with me, girl, because I'm gonna be going live in my feelings, drinking, singing how I feel so goddamn weak in the knees and all that shit. If y'all don't have anything else, we will see y'all. The panel won't be back next Sunday, so in 2 weeks. Okay, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Y'all make sure to email us if y'all have any questions. RealQueens RealTalk with the gentleman's RealQueens RealTalk at gmail.com. And yeah, until next time, we gonna see y'all niggas next week Sunday for the Versus battle.
Y'all.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and then shit y'all can do about it.
I love y'all.
We love you too, baby Bo.
Aww, with your fine ass.
With your point ass. Mizzle, you ain't gonna send us out with a twerk, Mizzle?
Baby. No.
Listen, I can't play the music because I don't want your live to get demonetized. I'm just going
to get out of here. Get out of here.
You know I can do a good
I know I had $2. Wait, I had some dollars.
I love it. Where's my debit card? Damn it, I ain't got no ones, but I got my debit card.
Truck for the Mother's Day, y'all. That's y'all get it.
Thank you.
Good night, y'all. Bye.
you have a question or need some advice, send us an email at realqueensrealtalk@gmail.com. And remember, you can always remain anonymous.